In today's rapidly evolving business environment, the importance of organizational culture cannot be overstated. A strong, positive culture can be a competitive advantage, fostering innovation, attracting top talent, and driving long-term success. However, even the most successful companies can find themselves needing cultural revision as they grow, diversify, and face new market challenges. For senior executives, identifying the need for cultural improvement is a critical leadership responsibility. Here are 3 key indicators that signal it's time for leaders to take action. If you have decreased employee engagement or morale, that's a noticeable decline in employee engagement and morale. It's one of the most telling signs that an organization's culture may need revision. High levels of disengagement often manifest in increased absenteeism, lower productivity, and higher turnover rates. When employees no longer feel connected to the company's mission or values, it's a clear indicator that the culture is no longer resonating with them. Leaders should regularly monitor engagement surveys, employee feedback, and turnover statistics. A downward trend in these areas suggests that the existing culture may be failing to inspire or support the employees. This disconnection can stem from various factors such as outdated values, unclear communication, or a lack of opportunities for professional growth. Addressing these issues through cultural transformation can reinvigorate the workforce, leading to renewed commitment and enthusiasm. The second thing you have to look for is resistance to change and innovation. In an area where adaptability and innovation are essential for survival, a culture that resists change is a big red flag. If your organization struggles to implement new initiatives, technologies, or strategies, may be a sign that the current culture is just too rigid or risk-adverse. Resistance to change can stifle creativity, slow down decision-making, and ultimately hinder the organization's ability to compete in a dynamic marketplace. Leaders should pay close attention to how change is received within the organization. Is there enthusiasm for new ideas, or do employees push back against anything that disrupts the status quo? If it's the latter, it may be time to reassess the cultural attributes that are driving this resistance. Cultivating a culture that encourages experimentation, embraces failure as a learning opportunity, and supports continuous improvement can help break down these barriers and foster a more innovative and agile organization. The third thing we need to look for is misalignment between stated values and the actual practices. A strong organizational culture is one where the company's stated values are consistently reflected in the everyday practices. When there's a disconnect between what the organization claims to value and how it actually operates, it can lead to confusion, mistrust, and cynicism among the employees. This misalignment often becomes apparent when decisions are made that contradict the company's proclaimed principles, such as prioritizing short-term profits over ethical considerations or failing to hold leaders accountable to the same standards as their teams. As a senior leader, it's our responsibility to ensure that the organizational culture is not only aligned with the company's strategic goals, but also conducive to employee engagement, adaptability, and authenticity. Recognizing the signs that your culture needs revision is the first step in driving meaningful change. By addressing widespread employee disengagement, resistance to change, and misalignment between values and practices, you can foster a culture that's dynamic, inclusive, and capable of thriving in the face of uncertainty. The cost of ignoring these indicators is high, but the rewards of a healthy, vibrant culture are immeasurable.